It's been a few years since Kia has offered one of its small cars with any semblance of heat, but that's about to change. With the release of the 4th generation Cerato hatch, Kia has bolstered its small car offering with the addition of the flagship GT grade. With a turbo petrol engine and a dual clutch transmission to play with, has the Cerato GT been worth the wait? Let's take a spin and find out. Developing 150 kilowatts and 265 newton meters from its 1.6 litre 4-cylinder engine, the Cerato is making its newfound spiciness known in GT form. Its performance is strong as maximum torque is available from 1500 to 4500 RPM, ensuring a fat and usable mid-range quickly leads to peak power at 6000 RPM. To make matters even better, the engine is keen to be revved, but the fake induction sound heard alongside it is not as pleasing and just a bit silly. A 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission is the only option here, meaning manual enthusiasts should instead consider the mechanically related Hyundai i30N that has an optional 6-speed unit. That being said, the 7-speeder does provide quick, smooth gear changes and is very responsive to heavy acceleration, kicking down a ratio or 2 when called upon. Shift across to its sports mode and the shift points noticeably move to higher engine speeds, which makes spirited driving much more enjoyable. As with any of its models, Kia has made significant changes to the GT's ride and handling, which is underpinned by an independent multi-link rear suspension that its regular siblings miss out on. Using the Volkswagen Golf GTI and Peugeot 308 GTI as benchmarks, the brand's local engineering team favoured dynamics over comfort. This firm tune is immediately noticeable, with most bumps and lumps felt, but not to the degree that the ride is unforgiving. However, the trade-off is exceptional body control through the twisty stuff, with only a hint of body roll experience when pushing hard. The GT's motor-driven electric power steering has also been given a sportier tune, proving to be quick, direct and well-weighted when darting through tighter corners. But it does feel a little numb, with its communication levels limiting driver confidence, even though the chassis is definitely capable of handling the extra grunt. Handling-wise, understeer remains a front-wheel drive occupational hazard, but only when taking on more challenging bends with intent. Either way, the grip provided by the Michelin Pilot Sport 4 tyres is really impressive. Given that the GT is priced from $31,990 drive away, it doesn't cost quite as much as you'd expect, and it still gets Kia's industry-leading 7-year unlimited kilometer warranty. Despite its keen pricing, the GT is not short on standard equipment, with highlights including wireless smartphone charging and heated and ventilated front seats, although a sunroof is unavailable. Meanwhile, advanced driver assist systems extend to autonomous emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, and adaptive cruise control. Styling-wise, the GT ups the exterior ante with its body kit and red and black accents that look particularly good on the Cerato's new hatch body style. Inside, the GT delights with its supportive front seats that feature red stitching and accents, while the Cerato's 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system delights with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto support. However, the hatch's fastback style roofline comes into play in the second row, limiting headroom, although Legroom Is Generous and cargo capacity is up 43 litres to 428 litres. With its balance of price, specification and performance, the GT is really hard to ignore and a definite warm contender. It just makes you wonder what Kia could do to hot the Cerato up even more in the future. Head to GoAuto.com.au for our full review plus coverage from the Cerato GT's national media launch.